I'm going to have to say this coffee is delicious.
And I need to check one thing. Right, I need to... Can I do that? Right, that's not doing that. Comments, where is it?
The same.
And
Hello and welcome to Mod Shoes Live. I am here on this camera.
And I'm here on this camera. Hello everyone.
So today we have a Peaky Blinders themed live in preparation for the new season. Is it Series 6 that's coming out?
I think it's Series 6, yeah.
Obviously we don't have a date on when it's coming out yet, but we're doing a lot of prep for it. Yeah, so first of all, we are running a competition again, and it will be, if you comment below what your favourite Peaky Blinders character is, and you're in for a chance to win one of these lovely, is it college boy scarves?
They are one of the college boy scarves. If I'm a little bit distracted, I'm trying to find the comments thing, which they've hidden. And you can't find it until you, because I want people to be able to interact and I want to be able to see them and show them on the screen at the same time. So bear with me while I mess about. So Rhea, it's all yours. Take it away.
Okay, no worries. So yeah, just comment below your favourite character and you got it?
Yes.
Yes.
So if we do the comments,
we're up and running.
like that,
yeah, and Andy will read them out. Just let us know what who your favourite character is, and the winner will be announced tomorrow.
They will. Just so you understand on the script, you've not seen this yet, because this is the first time I've got it to work.
Oh, I've got it on my phone.
If somebody writes in a comment, they can see it. Look, they can see my face instead. Can you see over, hold on, where's my fingers? There. Is it that hand or that hand? It's that hand. If you see over there, if you write something, we're going to show it on the screen. So, hi Mum, and hi Paul Taylor already. Watch out. Oh, and then it jumped up. We've got a few other people saying hello already as well. So Claire, Nigel and Taryn. So, hi guys, nice to see you. Back to Rhea.
So yeah, Andy, who's your favourite character?
My favourite character, do you know what? Even though I threw that at you this morning, what should be my favourite character? I haven't actually took the time.
I know, I've been frantically thinking like who's your favourite?
I like them all for different reasons.
Yeah.
I like Thomas's character because Thomas, for all that he has, all that he's a leader. I like the fact there's something actually a lot more. You feel there's something is a lot more cleverer and deeper going on.
Yeah, definitely. I do
understand
agree
that?
with you there.
Yeah.
I think Polly's
So I think for me it's probably Thomas. I don't know. What about for you?
It would probably be Polly, but also Arthur. I quite like Arthur. I know he's got a screw loose, but I think that's why I like his character, because he's a bit.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know. A bit crazy, isn't he?
Well, he's completely crazy. That's why.
Well, we have had an Arthur vote anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, we've got a vote for him.
We have got some votes. Let me put the thing over the social media. Just be putting in your favourite person in, and you stand a chance of winning that scarf.
It's such a gorgeous scarf.
Yeah.
It's so soft. This is the first time I've actually seen it out of the packet.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely.
Put it on the close-up camera so everybody can see it. Let's see if I can get that to work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And sort of like the inside, that's like a fleece sort of material, isn't it?
The college, I mean, the original college boy scarves were that material, that sort of rather rougher material, which is on the other side.
Yeah.
But we don't live in such a cold world anymore, and and they literally would wrap that round them. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So it's kind of to keep them warm. But you've got something else to show us.
I do. So, as you can see here, so the coffee mod on Instagram has kindly sent us some coffee. Now, I think he does all different types of coffee as well, but he has sent us some artesian Suffolk roasted coffee, and it's mod style. If I put it on the close up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so there is his coffee. Really, really good coffee. So he's also very kindly given us a discount code for you all to use. So if you just type in at the checkout mod, and you get 10% off. So that is at the Moffat. At the mod. Oh my god. At the.
Can't you speak?
It's been a long day. At the coffee mod on Instagram. So thank you so much to Gavin for sending them to us.
Now tell the lovelies and ladies and gentlemen why we're not actually having that in a cup of coffee right now. Really.
So I was meant to be bringing in a cafetiere, and I moved at the weekend and I smashed it. So no coffee for us today, but we'll definitely be having these when we get a cafetiere in at work. So Andy, you went to Portugal this last week, didn't you?
Yeah. I'll just tell some of the lovely viewers out there. We have quite a lot of our stuff made in Portugal. Reasoning being, I have a bit of a rule that everything that I want to be able to buy, I want to be able to go and get in a truck. Mm-hmm. When COVID happened last time, or the first time I should say, there was certain stuff stuck around the world, and I took that as an omen to sort of say, I don't want that to happen to my stuff, more importantly for you customers. So I've got a bit of a new rule, which is if I can't drive to it, then I'm a bit feeble. So I've been to Portugal and we found some new suppliers, which is good.
Really good.
Really good. And we've got new styles coming from the Presence suppliers. Now, you might be thinking, well, why haven't we had them before? Well, one of them I'd never even met face to face. I mean, we stood there in the car park looking at each other, which was quite amusing, really. Stood there looking at each other in the car park, like, are you, doing one of those sort of moments. But so suffice to say, we've got some more desert boots coming in different styles, which are really nice. Got some crisscross going on. We've got some more shirts, which will keep Elliot Easton happy, and we've got other bits and pieces as well.
Nice.
Which is really fab. So, which is good. I don't think there's anything else. Also, some belts with any luck.
Oh, okay.
Manor did belts.
Nice.
And so I should have something. So it's been totally worth going.
Good.
So, is there anything else to add? Do we need to chuck out some people on social media on the comments?
Just keep, we've only had a couple of entries, so just keep.
Shall I
entering,
let me flick up that.
Yeah.
So it's really simple. You want to win the scarf, even if you don't like it. Who's your favourite Peaky Blinders character?
You can give it to someone, can't they?
Well, there's Thomas, there's John, Arthur.
Finn.
Who else is Polly?
Ada.
Oh yes, Ada. I don't know some of the girls. I must admit,
Linda.
I'm a bit rubbish on that.
Grace. No,
yeah, there's a few. Anyway, I think people get the general idea.
Yes.
Let's go to a break and we'll get a few more entries.
Yep.
Where's the button? It's that button. Macca had some great shirts in the Beatles. In fact, all the Beatles had great shirts. This particular one is inspired by one he wore around 1966. The blue spotted shirt is set off against contrasting white collar and double button cuff. This exclusive limited edition piece, part of the Icon range by 66 Clothing and Mod Shoes.
Welcome back. So for anyone who's just joined us, please comment below your favourite character of Peaky Blinders in for a chance to win the College Boy scarf. Now, obviously, if you don't like the scarf yourself, you can obviously gift it to someone else.
Yep.
Have we had any more entries?
There's a couple on there. I think we must have a few women watching. If the women that are watching seem to like Polly a lot, which is hence why we call our Polly boots the Polly boots.
Yes, got the Polly boots here actually.
Oh, hold on, let me get rid of that on the screen. They can't see anything. There we go.
Put them on the close-up.
Yeah, they're on the close-up now.
I've actually got mine on today. Very, very comfortable. We've got quite a few different sizes left in stock, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got a few. Yeah, they're selling well. And they're going down well. I think that I won't lie. I think with the suede on them, it requires a sort of summer. It's more. Do you know what I mean? But they're a good boot.
Yeah, really good boot.
Yeah, you've enjoyed them. Anyway,
Yes.
we let me just go to me. We did an advert today with Simon Parr and the lovely Rhea over there. And after that, he came in and did a bit of a talk about the Peaky Blinders look, which, well, it'll all make sense. Let me run the VT and you'll see. Hi everyone, here we are with the lovely Simon Parr.
Hello, hello.
Now, we've been filming today, so that's why I'm dressed like this.
And this is why I'm dressed like this, like a
Peaky
Blinder.
Blinder.
Exactly. I don't normally dress like this. I've got to go and get some petrol in a minute, dressed like this. That'll be fun.
Yes, yeah, you're going to get some looks.
I am, but
So-
I don't care.
Are you looking forward to the new series?
The new series is out any minute now. We don't know when. They haven't released it, but I keep seeing all these clips. But it looks brilliant. So
Yes.
any minute now, the new series of the Peaky Blinders.
Well,
and I've been watching the old ones as well. Just to,
I must go back through them.
yeah, it's well worth it.
Yeah. I that first series when it was first on, as we've spoken about many times.
Yeah.
But
That's a long time ago, though. You think of it, was it 6 years, something like that?
I think it's more than that.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
was a long time ago.
But you talk about I think Rhea's thrown up the picture of you today.
yes.
dressed in a thing, but
So
you
we went
talk
to,
about
where
your
did we
look.
go to? The
Autumnmere.
Autumnmere, yeah. So some disused train station. Luckily there was no one there. So
Well,
we were.
But it's quite a
Did
famous
about
one. It's been in the James Bond films.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's one of the Roger Moore ones. I have seen it and thought, hold on, I know where that is.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. No, it was great.
we did some pictures with you there.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
so to describe your look.
We want to talk about the look, the Peaky Blinder look, which none of what I've got on at the moment is vintage. So you can buy it all from Andy, actually. So we start with the coat. This is a Gabici vintage Crombie. Now, you're not allowed to say Crombie because Crombie will arrest you and put you in prison. But yeah, it's got the red lining. If you look at pictures of Thomas Shelby, he's wearing the big overcoat with a velvet collar.
Yep.
So although this is almost like a skinhead Crombie, but you can use it for the Peaky Blinder look.
Yep.
Underneath that, we've got the Gibson Donegal tweed three-piece suit with the collars on the waistcoat
Careful your
lapel.
microphone.
I've got the fob chain with the watch, obviously very important on that. The shirt is from Real Hoxton. It's a spear point, so it's a very long collar, spear point collar, which you can buy. And it's got a bar. I managed to find a bar that goes underneath the tie. Black knitted tie. I've got the black Baker Boy hat on because if you look at the later series, he wears the black one.
Yeah,
but
well, it
the
was different,
first
wasn't
one, he wore like a Donegal tweed one.
Yeah.
Black gloves. Again, he tends to be wearing the black gloves. Can't see my shoes at the moment, but I've got the Arthurs on,
Yep.
which are really comfy. Put
Which
one
we're going to
today.
come to talk about later
We'll talk
anyway.
about. And also, a very important thing is your trousers need to be short. So if you're going to go for the look, make sure you get your trousers taken up so they're
Yeah.
shorter. And the reason we've spoken about this before is because if you think about back in the day, they're all riding around on horses, horse and cart. There's a lot of horse muck everywhere.
Yep.
So they big boots, short trousers, so they didn't get covered in Horseman.
Well, now we all know. How delightful!
I know,
Everybody's just had
exactly.
their dinner, but yeah, very true. Very at the times.
Yeah.
You know, if you see some of those, it's funny, isn't it? When you see like Hollywood do it now, it's always too clean.
Yeah.
And you think it would have been a bit
like
horrible.
that,
Yeah.
Just going back to the hat as well, we were talking about the first series going into the 6th series. As he starts to get money, he starts to dress a lot smarter. And he now starts to wear a tie, whereas he didn't before.
Yeah.
But I was interested to know why he hadn't gone for the fedora, which if you're suddenly getting into money, surely, you know, this would be the look. If you look at Broadwalk Empire, Nucky Thompson, it's very much this, got a bit of money now, we're drunk. But he's still got the Baker Boy hat, which is really the workwear.
Well, I was talking to you in the car about that, and I was thinking, I think it's because it tells you that he's in a gang.
Exactly, and it's got the razor blade and it's the Peaky Blinders, so they've chosen to carry on with the Baker Boy hat.
I think it's just a very distinguishable way of saying, I might be dressed like this, but I'm wearing that, which tells you everything you need to know.
Exactly.
It's very true. Yeah. So, but we're going to quickly, I think we've seen on the screen the pictures of the first series, where he turns up in the horse for the first time.
Yes.
And that's a very...
So basically he would have had one suit, he would have had one shirt, and they changed the collar every day. So you probably wash his shirt once a week, change the collar, big pair of workwear boots, which he would wear for work and wear when he goes to the pub, and then probably one hat. And he's still living in that house, you know. But as he starts to get money and he's driving around in Bentleys and he's got the stately home, then all of a sudden, you imagine the tie would probably cost as much as a shirt would have cost.
Yes.
You know, and he suddenly starts to wear tie bars and he's got the watch, you know. So all of a sudden, he's got a bit of money.
So if you see in the picture, that you can see that in the latest series, you can see he's like you've got the tie bar.
He's got the tie bar that goes through the collar. So that looks starting to come through.
Yes, but even in them days, that would be someone of money, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Your working man would not have worn that.
No. If you look at, I mean, again, I talk about Broadwalk Empire. If you look at the workmen, they've all got the flat caps and the cotton workwear jackets. They actually look really cool. If you look at Nucky Thompson, 3-piece suit, beautiful overcoat, the fedora hat. You know, because he has money.
But is that where the blue and white collar comes from, isn't it?
Yeah.
So especially in America, the blue collar is like the workman.
Yeah.
And the white collar is the office or the bosses.
And if you have got money, you want to show off that you've got money.
Yeah.
So hey, look at
more
me.
More importantly, you want to say who's in charge.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that neatly brings us on to
your
our
boots. Yes.
So
well, this is the first one you did.
Yeah, so we named them the Shelby. Now, when we first did this, which is one of the first, when I first got to know you, is I think we phoned each other the next day and went, did you watch that? And it was like, and so that's why we called that the Shelby.
Yeah. So this is the brogue boot, isn't it? So it's got the holes on it, and this is what he would have been wearing, almost like the workwear boot. Yeah,
it's certainly earlier on, and it was simpler. I mean, we called it the Shelby. It was very evocative at the time. Yeah. One thing if I can just borrow that, where it's different to sort of most of them, which you're not going to really. So bring it down. Oh, right, you're going in there, right? If you notice in there, you'll notice that this is squarer. So we've made this deliberately more Edwardian looking.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah. So it's arguably a little bit more. The country gent one is like we sold Loke. Yes. And Loke is a much more round up one, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, this is squarer. It's longer and thinner. Various reasons why we did that, but just because I just thought it would just, I don't know. When you think about Tom Shelby, even in those early ones, he was still. He had that thing about him. Do you know what I mean? You could tell he was the leader.
Yeah.
And I just thought that the boots reminded me of that. You know, or even though they're kind of a boot you might see, they're not like you see in the high street in UK.
No.
You know, but they're called the Shelby, and that's series 1.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, really good.
I
think it's my favourite series, that one.
Oh, it's fantastic. It was such a. But then as it got more popular, we decided to add to the range. So that which always makes me laugh because we called that the Shelby, and that's Thomas, who's the lead character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He did it the wrong way round.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
But no, that's fine. So this has got elastic. This is almost like a Chelsea boot.
Yeah. It
Chelsea
was just
boot with the brogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's slightly smarter. So that's sort of a work boot, whereas this is getting slightly smarter.
Yeah, we just did that because a lot of customers were saying they wanted a Chelsea boot with this bit, and we just did. We do listen to our customers, and so we just decided to do that. Yeah. Neatly brings us on to
my favourite, the Orpha Shelby. This is the one that I've got on at the moment, which you can't see, but I put them on. They're really, really comfy. But that to me is more like a vintage, boot. It looks like something that you would have bought back in the day. It hasn't got the brogue on it, so it's just a plain one, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. I mean, I've seen people wear this kind of like you're wearing it now, but I've seen Terry wearing it, my friend Terry, wearing it like kind of with like the Ben Sherman and kind of classic sort of kind of late.
I can imagine the hipsters down in Shoreditch wearing this with their beards, drinking their oat milk and lattes.
I hope you're not being very condescending.
No, of course I'm not. No, but it's a really cool boot. I love it. And then this one.
Now, lastly, bless him, he died in the last series, or the 2 series ago. This is called the Finn. Again, let me just bring that to the attention of the people while we're here. It's called the Finn. Why are you smiling?
Come on.
Lady, Ria's behind the cameras today.
You've just given the ending away.
I didn't know that.
She's all upset now.
Right. So Finn carries on into Series 6.
Yes, of course.
Obviously, sorry about that, Ria.
And anyone else who hasn't seen it.
But the Finn was the youngest of the brothers.
And it looks a slightly younger model. You could wear that down the pub. It's even going nightclubbing, Andy. Not that we go nightclubbing anymore, but that is slightly smarter,
They've all
younger.
We've sold most of those, but we've got restock coming. Okay. But anyway, we would babble on about Peaky Blinders all day, and I'm conscientious that we're going to get out of time. So are you looking forward to Series 6?
I am. I can't wait. I don't know when it is. Like I say, it should be any minute now because there's loads of trailers for it. But I can't wait.
Well, the BBC tend to do that thing where they say this is what's coming this year.
Yeah.
And then it could be August.
Yeah. Don't say that. I've got to be wearing this.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be soon. I think the fact that they've singled it out means that they're going to bring it on soon. Yeah. Personally, I'm really looking forward. Simon, thank you for doing that.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, I want to thank Simon for doing that earlier. I'm sure he's watching out there in Tellyland, or he watches back later. Just so you know, you can watch back later. This stays on Facebook. If you watch on YouTube, I know a few people have put on the Facebook thing that that it keeps dropping out. I noticed that it does that on a few things, like when I watch DJ sets that mates do. It sort of, the sound catches up and slows down. I should put a little ticker tape thing along the bottom. You can watch it on YouTube. You can't interact quite so easily, but what you can do is show it on your telly and watch it on there on YouTube more easily, and then interact on Facebook.
Okay.
So I'll try and just show you how to do that next time, because it's worth doing. Because when we were doing all the contacts, we'd have everybody watching on there, but everybody be chatting on the thing, and it allowed people to keep both things going. Does that make sense? Mm. So that was really good. Yeah, Simon did a cracking job there. Let's have a few of the comments up. We've had a few people saying hello. Pete Cole being one of the regulars. Is Simon related to the Shelbys? Not to my knowledge yet. Lee Knowles said, Steve mentioned about the short trouser leg. Ria, what's your view on that short trouser leg?
It's not for me. Like it's not something I would. Not a fan of personally, but.
Do you think it suits the outfit though?
It suits the outfit definitely. Yeah, it goes with the look and the shoes.
Yeah.
As a general rule and a look, it's not something I genuinely like.
Yeah, I can see what Steve says. I mean, it depends. I mean, skinheads used to wear it a lot. But anyway, let's not get into that. Who else we got here? Lee Sells, he wore the Baker Boy because it's for the common man. For example, when questioned, "Who are you?" by a reporter about the burning of the King's picture, his reply, "Just a man, nobody special." Right. I do remember him saying that now. What else have we got here? Other people ask about stock on Dusties. Dusties will always practically just come back just as soon as we can. We just have to wait for them to be made. Simple as that, really.
Obviously, it'll all be over social media when they are back in stock, though. So just keep an eye out.
Lee Knowles says Johnny Dogs is the best character. Just you to be awkward.
I can't remember who that is.
Hello, Paolo, Dawn, and Taryn. We've got a few entries there. So let me just flick that up. Let me get rid of that one. Flick that up. And yeah, just get your last entries in. I think we'll give it another minute and then we're going to get out anyway. So put your entries in below. What else do we need to say, Rhea? I don't think
I think that's everything.
Is there anything we need to do? No?
No.
No. Let me just put it back to me. We will have some new stuff going live next week. What is it? Probably some shirts. I've just got to make sure that we're all ready to do that. And what else have we got? And then it's February, which is normally a very quiet month.
Yeah.
But
lots of exciting things coming.
Second?
Lots of exciting things coming.
Yes, we have got a big thing coming at the end of February. Exciting times. So I'm going to wave goodbye. Are you waving goodbye?
I am.
I think we're going to play out with our new Peaky Blinders advert.
Bye.